Okay guys, Abhijit is having one question. The difference between positions values, right? So what is relative, what is static, what is fixed? So anyone, if you want to give the answer, I'm open, or else I will tell him, no issues. Okay, let's start by one. What is static? What is static position? Then what is fixed? Okay, Abhijit, I'll tell you. So position having four values can have four values: static, relative, fixed, and absolute. So static value is nothing, is by default value. So whichever position, with for what elements you provide the static position, it's not actually affected by any top, bottom, left, right properties. Okay, it's actually not any position any special way. It's according to the normal flow of the page. Okay, so but if you provide the relative value, okay, so it will be setting up your top, bottom, left properties. You can set it according to that. So other content will not be adjusted according to that. Only that element will be positioned relative according to your given properties. Okay, but if you provide the fixed, then it is position like static only, but it will be relative to your viewport, which means it will always stay at the same place when the page is scrolled, because their position is fixed. But you can use top, right, bottom, left properties here also. And last is absolute. Actually, absolute is really position relative to your nearest ancestor. Nearest ancestor means nearest element, coming element. It will be according to that. Position will automatically set according to your next coming element. Or within that element, if you are using something like that only. Guys, we can have sticky value also. Sticky value is nothing. When you provide the sticky, when you scroll it now, it will be toggle between the relative and fixed. Your position will be fixed. It will be stick to your screen. When you scroll, it will not move down according to the scroll. It will be there only. Okay. So guys, I have seen your assignments. I will put the remarks and marks both for you guys. So please work on it. Tomorrow I will give you the more assignments for next weekend. Okay, should we start now? Today we are only 8. Okay. Yesterday we have covered so much things. So Sahil, I have one thing for you. I'll show you today. Yesterday we have covered these things. Any doubt in these topics we have covered? We are covering very less topics, but in detail. If you have any doubt, you will let me know just now, or you can also ping me on Slack. I will going to reply you on there. Okay. So Rocha has asked me one question there because I have not replied because we are not sure about that. Actually, Rochak has asked me about the morning classes, so I'm not very sure. I'm not very much sure about that. We'll let you know whatever the decision. Okay, because now you are getting the recorded video lectures. So if you miss the morning class, you can have that video. And if you have any doubt, we can have that session too. Okay. So any doubts, guys, till now in these topics only? I'm not asking from previous or any other. In these topic, any doubts? So are we clear with these? So I can expect you from you guys, you can implement these things now. Good. So today we will try to cover as much as we can, but we are not in such hurry. So we'll do that. Okay. So first of all, I'll show you this thing. Guys, do you know the meaning of claps? We have discussed earlier also what claps actually do. Okay, okay, okay. I'm just clicking on this button. When I click again, it claps. Claps is doing nothing here. We are just on our button toggle. We are just doing the text hidden and show. We are showing the text again. Sahil has asked me one question yesterday on WhatsApp. He wants to do that thing. If he clicks on the button, only then that content should be shown, else the content should be hidden. Am I right, Sahil? So I hope this thing will work for you. If you face still any issue, just let me know. Okay. I hope you are asking about this. Okay, that's the exactly thing, Dilip, you have asked. You have asked me that the display colon none property, we can use that, right? Sahil is doing the same. Sahil, can you please let us know what the issue you are facing that time? If you use the display none property, it will not display even if you click. Am I right, Sahil? You are facing that issue that when you click, you are not able to display the content. Then you need to give some condition. Dilip, you are providing good things, but you are not thinking about in that way. If you are clicking, then how will your browser will let you know that then it's have to be event. Either you have to do the event on click event that we are going to cover in JavaScript or jQuery, right? But in CSS, you can do that by this. Okay, guys, this is the same thing as our previous class, right? So let's focus on this line. I'm just doing nothing. I am having the anchor tag here. Okay, let's inspect this also. Okay. So you can see I'm just doing anchor tag. In that anchor tag, I'm making that anchor tag into a button. But this button is which button? button info. That's why it's in a blue color. If you use your primary, are we clear till now? Till this line? Right, guys? So here I am using the new class collapsed. So by this name only you are able to understand what this class will do. But where I am at right now using, okay. You can see I am not using collapsed here, but it's showing me in the inspect because we are internally using the same. Okay, let's see the code first, then I will show you that. Up to this line we are clear. In data toggle property, what is data toggle? Can anybody guess? Want to guess what is data toggle? I'm not asking about the value. Dilip, you are telling me to show or not to show that. I'm not asking about the value. When you provide that collapse, it will then able to help you in the to show or not to show the value. Okay. But I'm asking about the what is data toggle. Okay, guys, data toggle is doing nothing here. It's just to have that thing when you are using the button class. So when you click on the button, it will perform some action when you click on it. So to provide the alternate thing to do some whatever value you provide here, it will act accordingly. Okay. So right now, if we are using collapse, then it will work for us. So what need to be done at that time? We are just defining that thing, but the same class you are providing here, you need to be mentioned in the div tag or in any element you want to do on the click of this button. Am I clear? So this, how this thing will help you in your real-time scenarios? Any guess? Okay. Any other guys want to have guess on that? When you can use this collapse thing, or guys, I have just a little bit suggestion for you. It's up to you. When guys, you can see when you are having menus, you can use the drop down. But at this time, you when you don't want to occur any event at that time, you can use this thing also. Then menu will be shown. Like you are having 4-5 menus. Okay, I'll just do one thing. Uh, okay, guys. When you have different type of data you want to show at the same space, so can't we use that thing? Now I'm showing the same data, but you can also show the different data, na? So guys, just let me know how we can do that. Right now it will show the same data. But I need to give this ID to, okay, let me do that. But how this thing will know? Yeah, sorry. I'm forgetting this thing. Okay, let me change the text also so that we can have this thing. So are we clear, guys? So when you want to show the same data at the same space, but we can have this thing. So it's going to help us. So are you able to get it? When you click on every button, it's all true. Then it automatically set at the second time. So when whoever come first, it's automatically gets set according to your code. So right now, if you see my code, whatever the first div will be there, it will be shown at the first only. It doesn't matter whatever the click is first. So are we clear? Any doubts? You can see the code for minute. All guys are clear? Good. Sahil, are you clear with this thing? So please try this thing and just let me know if you still face the same issue. Okay, let's move to the next. Guys, sometimes after processing some data, you need to tell the output, right? Then you need to create, or either you need to create some alerts. So whether what happened to your code or something. So how we can do that? We can have that alert links for them. Okay. When you want to read some data after you are successful something, or if you want to give some information, or if you want to have some warning to doing some data processing, or after doing, you are having some error, you can do this thing, right? I'm right now providing nothing to move any to further page, but you can provide that. Okay. So right now, if you saying the same thing, we can see in our code. These are the links only, but classes are something different. The classes are actually alert classes. So up to this line, we are copying from our previous examples. Okay. So like this thing. So right, we have to focus main on this part, highlighted part. So alert is the class, the parent class, and these are something the another classes we can use. So guys, now you are, I think so, very familiar with success, info, warning, danger. Am I right? So just see this code for a minute and let me know when you have any doubt. So because there is nothing, I'll explain you about the alert info or something, an alert link. Any other doubt, just let me know. Either you can reply no also, that you have no doubts, because it's making me confused that whether you are I'm audible or not. So are we clear with this? Yes or no? So guys, just focus on the code. So we are having alert class. I already told you the alert success info warning is nothing to just have the user friendly according to that. So do you know about this strong tag? What is actually it's doing? It's doing nothing, providing you the bold tag, the bold text, whatever you provide. So we are having this thing, but you can see when I'm doing the alert link in this, right? So it's giving me automatically when I'm hovering there, it's automatically providing the underline. It's acting like as a link only. So if you are ask me about the alert link, if we remove that, right? Sorry guys, I think I have removed many things. You can see the difference. So Rochak has asked me if we remove the alert link in from alert link class from the anchor tag. So what will be the impact? It will act as a normal link. All CSS will be removed. It's showing you in a blue color. So all CSS has been removed from that. So why we are using alert link? I hope now you are clear, because it will act as a alert link. The CSS will be applied to it, underlined on hovering. So when you click on it, it will redirect you the provided link where you want to redirect it. So any other doubt, guys? Or are we clear with this example? Guys, these things are important when you make full website. So you have to use these things sometimes. So right now, if you are facing this, how you are taking this bootstrap, is it easy or a little bit difficult? So I think so it's easier than CSS and HTML. You have to do so much things in CSS and HTML to just format your page. But in this, you have to just use the classes. Am I right? Okay, let's move to another example. Just quickly finish this image part. Actually this is nothing. This thing clear? Whatever I highlighted, come directly to this thing, image tag, as we discussed in the CSS, source where you want to get this image, alt if the image is not shown, and what it should display on your front end, width and height is there. So what I'm using different here, image rounded class. If I want all corners to be rounded, then I need to use this image. Sorry, this class, image rounded. Just we can run it. Are you able to see the rounded corners? If you set the radius, guys, just let me know what will happen. We have discussed this thing in a radius thing, right? Same output is there. Dilip, you have asked me how corners get rounded by using this class only, image rounded. It will automatically set all the rounded corners as rounded. Okay, Rochak, you have asked me that can we set the radius. If you want to change this radius, if we do the same thing, because these are the okay. Just let me know what this class is actually doing here. How we are getting the implementation of this class? We have discussed this thing. Where is the implementation of this class is having? No, I'm not asking what this class is doing. Where is the actually implementation of this class? We can get it. What CSS behind it's actually applying? From where you can get it? Any idea, guys? Yes or no? All other guys, just let me know yes or no. No, I'm just asking what CSS is actually applied, how you will get it. Yes, you remember we have discussed this thing. So if I search this class here, not Google, we are just opening the CDN, Content Delivery Network. So you can see what actually it's doing is doing nothing, is just implementing the border radius with 6 pixels. But if you want to change the border radius here with your requirement, then you have to use the CSS, because by default, the 6 pixel is already implemented according to the CDN. These are some standards due to which the CDN include this thing. Yeah, these are predefined. That's why we are not defined any CSS and any HTML code here. We are just simply using the classes. So guys, are we clear with this? Abhijit, Amit, Anjali, are we clear? Dilip, you need to see these sessions. You are asking me, we have to remember these classes. So actually you need to see the previous session, then you will able to know whether you need to remember these classes or how you will get these. Because in yesterday's sessions or in on 18th session also, I have explained the same thing. Okay. So right now, if you quickly, we can see the another example. So guys, no difference in the code, just I'm changing the class. So if you want, what actually, so you can see this border radius is 50. percent. Okay, guys. So this is the actually output you will get it. You will get in a good form around. Uh, okay, guys, just give me a second. Yeah. So if you increase the width and height, it will automatically set according to that. So are we clear? Good. Guys, today's I'm not too well, so I don't want to ask again and again. Just quickly response after whenever we finish the topic. Okay. Guys, when you have some when you see some websites, so you can see you can see these something like that is there. We are actually having in our output in the gray session, right? So they are having some like a header or something. We can say that in a very, it's not a footer, it's actually having, we can have, we can say that if you are having some website name, and if you want to show at the top of your page, so you don't need to do anything, you need to just use that div and use this class. You can see this, whatever written in this div, it's automatically showing in a good way. If you inspect this, you can see this, only this is the class, it's automatically having all the css and everything, right? So anybody wants to give me the real time real life example where we can use that? Just quickly, guys. Exactly, this is really good example. Any other, guys? Just let me know whatever comes to your mind. It doesn't matter it's correct or not, I will let you know. Rochas have given me the example like blocks, but how you can use in this blocks, you can have your heading of the block in the jump button, then after you can have little bit brief discussion what your block is actually consist of, because everyone will, when it will come to your blog, then they can just read it. If they want to read it, they can continue, or else they can go. Okay. Yeah. Or when you are having like newspaper, you can see these things like the newspaper name and the top headlines, right? Or if we open any website who can use these things, you can let me know. Okay. So are we clear with this thing? Okay, guys. When you load something, when you do something, any software you are going you are installing, you can see something is happening in the front end. The gray, mostly it's in a green color, right? So actually it shows you how much software has been installed. It shows you in a percentage, and a green bar is there. Actually that green bar is nothing, it's actually a progress bar. Are you getting what I'm saying? So everyone seen the progress bar? Okay, I'll just show you if you don't know. If I copy this thing in this, are you able to see the progress bar here? Guys, just let me know. Are you able to see the percentage is completing and this is a progress bar? So right now it's showing in a different manner. But if you want to show something like that, okay, then we can do this with the bootstrap help. I'll show you how we can do that. Is this something like the same? So let's see the source code. Same. We have to use the progress class. Okay. Then in that you can actually give the div in which you are using the progress bar class, role progress bar. So guys, actually this thing is going to do everything for you. Minimum value you will provide, maximum value, what will be the maximum value, width of that area. Actually okay, let's change this. We'll inspect this. I think so that will make you more clear. Guys, this is just the text. You can see the difference in the output. It's automatically gone to 70%. So almost your 70% progress bar is complete. So by this you will able to understand if you want to use this progress bar in your code. So this thing needs to be changed every time, and this thing also. So how this thing we will going to do? So we need to use some technology which is going to increment this thing according to your progress. Am I right? So we can use this thing in our example when we will be completing JavaScript and jQuery. So any doubt, just let me know. Anjali, are you clear? Pooja, Israr, Sahil, Kunal, are you clear with this till now we have done? Just see the code and let me know if you have still any issue. This is the same thing. So guys, if you want to show something in a box or a well is actually called, so you can do by this. If you want a small well, normal well, or large well, you can do by this thing. So what LG means large, SM means small. If you don't provide anything, it will come by default normal well. Okay. So whatever you will write in this, so it will come there. I'll show you. Oh, sorry guys. Actually, I want to edit that. So are we clear, guys? When you want to have something in this well, then it will come accordingly. So when you want to have something at the background like this only, you can use that. So guys, any doubts, just let me know. Okay, let's start with the next topic. No one is saying no, yes. Okay guys, just let me know what is the input we have done in our HTML. You have guys has shown me some great content also. Just let me know what is input. Yeah, input type. Yeah, exactly. So with the input, how we can do that? What we can do that? What actually we are having that? Exactly. So guys, please focus on this. Now this thing will be going to help you. So we same thing. Okay. So just when you are using the form, you are going to use form tag. I hope you know that. So in that, when you are having some input type or something div there, then you need to use class form group in every div. Okay, so that it will form a group, same form group for you. Okay, so and in that, whatever you taking the input, you need to take form control. Okay, I'll just run for you. Let me know if you're still having doubt. Six. Okay, just simply we are doing nothing. Okay, and password will not shown to you. It will be in a this form. So are we clear, guys? Okay, just see the code too. If you have any doubt, just let me know, because now we are will be on input for 2 3 examples. Just let me know if you still having doubt. Guys, when you're using, okay, Dilip asked me to repeat. I'm just explaining this thing again. This thing will be till your HTML form tag you're using to make the form. When you're using any div, you have to use the form group so that it will be in the same form group. Okay. As you can see, I have used the same class. When you are using taking any input, just use a form control. It will do everything for you here only. Else code is our HTML CSS code only. Okay, guys, just let's move quickly to the next example. Okay, guys, we'll just directly see this our code. Now you can see that I'm not using the form group here, not form control. Why? Because I'm not controlling the same thing here. This is the thing just to show you how we can use a checkbox. Okay, the div class will be checkbox, type will be checkbox only. But if you want something disabled for the user, you can see when I'm hovering there, it's not allowing me to select. You can select first or second, but it's not allowing me to set because I'm using the disabled class with the help with the checkbox. Okay. So should we move further? Any doubt? Just let me know. Okay. Guys, just read the left hand side. What I have done written in the bold is just doing the same thing. Okay, I'll show you the code. Just see the example first, what we are actually trying to do. When I click on it, it should focused. You can see the blue color at the shadow. So it's just doing nothing. Is doing for me focusing on the same input. When you want to disable any input, you can do this. You can see this, all these things are disabled. So what is actually we are doing, we are just disabling the user not to enter in these fields. Okay, guys, are you do you remember about the glyphicon I have tell you? I told you about that. So when do you remember something like that? When you enter something username like something, it's shown you that this is correct. You can use this username. And many sites in Gmail only, when you select your username, it will tell you first whether you can have this username or not at sign up time. Or sometime you want to have many GitHub on when you sign up on the GitHub, they must be asking you about the username and telling you about whether it's a correct or not. So when you are having something like user acceptance, whether this user can have this username or not, you can use these things. Can't we use these things? Or when we are something having a warning about the password, like you can't have this kind of password warning, like this thing that this is the thing, might you can have the another thing like this, something like that. I'm just giving the real-time scenarios. Okay, so we can use this thing. Okay, quickly we will see the code. Okay, you can see that I'm using the form horizontal. This is doing nothing, just giving me the horizontal thing and giving me this. Okay, inspect. Are you able to see what I'm getting from the form horizontal? I'm getting all these things aligned automatically at the horizontal level. Just doing nothing. Are you able? Are you remember this thing? What we have already discussed in our previous lecture. So I'm just not telling you this part. So just as our in previous example, I told you you need to use the form control, right? While taking the input as a text. So I'm just doing nothing. So by using this ID is doing the same thing for me. Okay, we can see in our examples. Guys, this is something important you can see. I know now I told you that it's going to be some little bit difficult. Okay. Okay, guys, just give me a second. Actually, I'm getting a call. Just give me a second. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I just got a call. Okay. So we are doing our form. So when we click on it, you're getting sorry, yeah. Are you able to see my screen? Okay, just give me a second. Someone is at. Sorry guys, actually someone has at my door. Okay, just quickly we can see this. When you click at this, you are getting focus, but you can see when we are clicking this, we are also getting this focus thing. Okay, so for this you don't have to do nothing special. You have to just use the form group and form control. Okay, it's automatically give you the backside box shadow. Okay, if you remove this form control, you can see it will become as a normal HTML CSS. So all, but focus is still there because of form group. Guys, Dilip is telling me that he's getting two voices. Are you also getting the two voices? So Dilip, I think you need to check at your end. No one is getting two voices. Okay. So you can see that we are having focus class this thing. So this is because of this thing, form group. Still focus is there, but all the other things are removed. So if you want, you can have this form control only. Okay. So next, when you are having disabled, then also you don't need to do anything. Okay. Okay, just see the code first. You just need to do the ID. Next. Okay, this is the same thing actually I'm doing for you, disabling the drop down. So you can see we are doing the same thing, disabled here. We are using the disabled select ID form control only. So this is just similar like the to disable the input text, you can disable the our drop down also. So guys, just focus on this thing. Has success to show you in a green color. You can see in a glyphicon, I'm just using the glyphicon OK, glyphicon warning or glyphicon remove. These are the symbol which will help you have this thing. I have just one task for you guys. Just do the same thing. Right now, what I'm just doing you the directly. But I just want after inputting some text, this glyphicon icon should come. Okay. Just try to do that. Okay. Just try and let me know if you don't. No, I think so. We can do this thing. You can have this button, no issues. Like claps only. Just show me some, enter some text, click on button, then it shown me the this thing. Just put something like I want you to be creative. Just show me your creativity at this time. Okay? So okay guys. And everyone just let me know about this has feedback I'm using here. What actually this thing will do, you will tell me. You guys will tell me. Tomorrow I will tell you if you're not able to do that. Yeah, okay. But after this, I think so. Yes, JavaScript will be focusing on our project because there will be no other sessions. So then we'll be focusing on our projects. In our regular sessions also, we'll discuss about the projects only. Okay. So for a time being, just have this thing. As today, I will surely send you this. Just try and let me know what I am asking. Because if everything I'll tell you, this will be very easy for you. Guys, you can see when sometime we can have the and we are just taking the input, we are also saying something like that. From this we are clear, we have to put our email, something username, and this will be our password. Are you able to see what I'm highlighting right now? Where am I hovering at the arrow right now? You can have this thing at the right side also. You can have this thing as the left, or you can have text also in this if you want. Let's see the same thing. I'm doing nothing. I don't know, Dilip, why it's happening to you. I don't think everyone facing the same. If this is the thing, I think everyone should report. Someone has unmute. But Rochak, Sahil, Vivek, Kunal, can you please confirm? Are you also getting the two voices at your end? I just don't want to have the repetitive sessions. Sahil, can you confirm? Kunal, Abhijit. So, Dilip, it must be at your end only. So just quickly see guys, I'm using the input group. I'm just giving the add-on here and giving the glyphicon icon. Another code is just simply the same. Just let me know how this thing will come at the right side, because we are just using the span tag before after the input tag. Here we are using the span tag before input tag. Or if you just don't want any glyphicon icon, just click on write add-on and provide the text. It will be shown at this end. It's really up to you where you really want to show that. Are we clear? I think so guys has dropped today. in the starting we are having 13 students. Now we are having only 8. This is a very common thing you are seeing in every website, previous or next. Yes. So guys, this is actually nothing. I'm providing the link. You just need to use the class pager. When you provide the pager, it automatically set according to that. So you can provide the previous link, and it should actually these things should be at your every page on your website, and having that link. When you are clicking on previous, it should go to the previous. If it's on a previous page, then also if you don't have any previous page at that time, just disabled it. Okay. If you don't have the next page, just disable that link. But if you are having the previous or next page, the link should be correct, because user will able to move to your pages according to that. Am I clear what I'm trying to say? So quickly see the next. Guys, when you are having on some page, so you will see like this output, right? You are right now on second page. When you click on the third page, if it's active, then it should go there. So how we are doing? We are just doing the using the class pagination to this for this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just quickly we will inspect this. If I remove this active class, all the pages are same. So we are using pagination according, we are doing pagination according to this. But if you want to have this thing, are we clear guys? How we can show the where the active class? So it will automatically do everything for you. It will automatically fill this class just doing the by using active. Yeah, Dilip, you are asking about the git bash. It's already completed. Guys, similarly, when you want to disable any page, you don't want user to come to that page, just disable it. So we can disable it. You can see we are having a red dot sign, like we are not able to click on it. Okay. You just need to do the disabled class. Are we clear? So guys, this is from my side for today's session. So now this is official end for this session. Just let me know, because students are very less, I don't want to ask here. I'll ask on the WhatsApp about the morning sessions. Okay. So any doubts you want me to ask, just let me know quickly. That I have already explained to Sahil. That's clear. Okay, I'll show you too. Sahil, can you please explain them? this is the thing actually Sahil wants, right? Whoever in the last session, they are able to tell. This is the issue he's trying to let his want in that code, that animation should stop there wherever it ends. So we need to do this thing by animation filled mode forwards. Yeah, it will move forward and it will end your animation execution here only. It will not get back to your initial position. Okay, but if you want your code should be at the initial position, then you need to do that. It will automatically goes to your initial positions. Okay, I need to change in the code because it will not. You can see when it ends its execution, it will get back to their original position, right? But if you write the forwards, it will automatically end the execution of the animation where it ends. It will not get back to the real position. Clear, guys? So Rochak, I have already explained this thing in the previous lecture. Have you left at that time? Like this, when you want to have multiple animations, you can do this. Okay. Okay, Sahil, have you searched for that? Sahil is asking how to set that after some specific time, hidden text should be displayed. Anyone want to guess? Or Sahil, just I want from your end, have you searched for it? How we can do that using Bootstrap, JavaScript, or any we are just talking about HTML, CSS. Guys, Sahil, just let me know what about the specific time you are asking about, the any particular time like 12 p.m., 12:30 p.m., or you are asking after every 30 minutes. After 30 minutes is shown, it should show the text. You're asking about what time? Okay, guys, this is a task for you. Just I'll just send me, or you can upload on GitHub and let me know at the WhatsApp. This is a task I'll show you tomorrow. I know how we can do that. Okay, so This is just a task, like Sahil is asking, like after a few seconds the text should be shown. We already discussed this thing, but I'll show you tomorrow, no issues. Okay, so that's end from my side. Good night. Bye bye.